Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster situation that I think is really quite unique. It's still in the early stages of the campaign, but things are actually kind of developed, where Malice Darkblade has a Sword of Cain. And this guy is following a game guide from Mercy the Mad that is essentially backfired, and now he can't really get out of the situation. So, looking at Malice Darkblade here, he's really badly damaged. He can transform into Zarkan, but he's got next to no army in here, and he basically needs to get rid of Alariel. Now, he does have the option to just leave, but then you're basically giving up all his territory here. So he really wants to make sure that Alariel goes down. Now, if you have a look at the balance of power, that's not very good. He's only rank 5, so while he does have the Sword of Cain, I believe it's still just the basic version of it, yeah. So he's not at his true full power, and he doesn't have regeneration. So these are the sort of things that are really going to sort of bite him in the ass here. We're going to just take a quick look at his equipment. Yep, that all seems fine. Razor standard, I guess, might be better on him. Might as well put that on him. And I can't get regiments of renown. We can sail out. I could bring this one over here as well. I could maybe attach them into the army, but I'm going to try and do it with this. I'll also read out the email while this is loading up. So it says decisive defeat. I'll put this on him. Even though an extra 8 armor-piercing damage isn't really going to do anything. Actually, let me put it on that one there. And let's just see what we can do. We've got Dark Conduit. But yeah, he said he just couldn't win this battle. So anyway, let's read this out. So he says, I used most of the Mad tutorial to get an early invasion of Ulthuan with the Sword of Cain. Unfortunately, in the previous battle, I don't know, I didn't press transformation button fast enough, so Malice didn't get his HP back. Now I'm in a bit of a pickle, even though I have the Sword of Cain and Dark Conduit. It's still near impossible to win against a full stack of Alariels. If you hide your armies, you can't use both the Dark Conduit and the Sword of Cain. If you don't hide them, you just get obliterated. I also tried using easier battle difficulty, but it only made the battle more difficult as archers started shooting at Malice. I know it's kind of early disaster, but it's hard to set up the campaign from the start after all of the work came to Ulthuan. Please save my Malice. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, so most of the Mad offers some really good guides, for sure, but some of them are really high effort. Like, if you can't half-ass them. They're not like Noob's Guide for an easy campaign. They're like guides to make your campaign more painful, but more interesting. Okay, so I am going to hide our army because we need to retain as much balance of power as possible. There's just no two ways about it. Malice Darkblade is unbreakable. We've got all these army abilities here. Let's just hide them. We have no ability to regen, but I think what we're going to do is, as much as possible, just try to snipe Alariel. But yeah, don't go into full Zarkan straight away. Wait until we're at the lowest possible amount of health. We need to make sure that we use a Sword of Cain on as many of these units as possible. So if we have a look at ourselves at the moment, we've got ward save 60%. When we go full Zarkan, I don't know if that adds more ward save or less. I just can't remember. Even though I did a full map completion on turn 1 with Malice Darkblade, I just can't remember. I think we'll get more ward save. Yeah. But yeah, he's only rank 5, which means he doesn't have all that extra melee defense from his own skill tree, so these are problems. Dark Conduit's also going to be handy. We need to try to get them to blob up as much as possible. Okay, that Handmaiden has definitely got to go. Shooting us on the approach. Yeah, don't go full Zarkan straight away, because it'll fully restore our health, so might as well fight like this as long as we possibly can. It's okay to use these abilities as well. Zarkan does have the ability to regenerate a little bit because of what's it called? Oh, she does not want to fight us. Okay, just forget it then. Because of the Soul Stealer ability that he has. But we can't rely on that. Okay, good, she's coming in. Can't rely on that too much. Good, they're all coming in. Good, good, good. Alright, let's pop down some of the... Actually, as soon as we do this... That's going to put a timer on that, isn't it? Yeah, so hang on. Because, yeah, that gives you a 90-second cooldown. We have to Just wait a sec. I'm already getting smashed. Even with 60% ward save. Wait to the very last second. Right there. Quick. Okay, now we're on a timer with the rest of this battle. Okay, Reaper of Souls and Bloodstorm. Get all that down. Get this on. And while those are active, then pop that down so we don't suffer the cooldowns on them so much. Especially not on the Sword of Cain. Okay. Yeah, I really did add extra cooldown on that. But the thing is, the Dark Conduit just kills so many. Well, the forces are blobbing up around us. Alright, looking at him. No, he didn't get extra ward save. And also made him exhausted. But we took out a ton of their units. Now would be a good time, I think, to bring out the Black Ark Corsairs. And let's try to draw some of their forces away. Yeah, the Sword of Cain, that one didn't get hit with the 90-second cooldown. These ones here did, because they finished before this one activated. But the Sword of Cain didn't. You can see Malice as Sarkhan is not invincible. Just because you got the Sword of Cain, that by itself doesn't make you invincible. Okay, the Eagles are going over here. That's fine. The Black Ark Corsairs should be able to handle that. They're actually quite good against these units. Okay, we'll get another Soul Stealer pretty soon. Oh, for just 90 seconds until that. But we've taken out a lot of their infantry. Don't forget, we don't have to kill everything. We just have to kill a lot of it. And he didn't say that he... I imagine he hit his entire army for like the entire battle, but I hit it to the point where once they've committed, I really wanted these ones here for them to deal with. Because with the Eagles, they have a kind of a hard time hitting you if you're just running. And since these guys can shoot while moving, it's actually not so bad dealing with the Eagles. You know, they're going to get a little bit of damage on us, but that's just it, just a little bit. Use that potion of strength while we're fighting like single entities. Keep moving, that's it. Try to shoot this one if you can. Are they gone? Yeah, see, we're getting the Eagles there. Alright, if I use Dark Conduit, I'm not going to get any healing. We really need that healing. We can always save the Dark Conduits for them. Anyway, we're not in that much of a blob right now. Way more important that we keep Sarkhan in the fight for as long as possible here. One Eagle's dead. Like I said, these guys handled this really well. And it's exactly the right units I wanted coming at us. Yep, we want that. And that's it. So that gives us a little bit of regen. Alright, it's because they're only sending a few units at a time over here. Yeah, we cannot be using that Dark Conduit on him again. Alright, keep focusing on Josephalaris Dalterion. Try to take out the single entities with him. Yeah, let's do this. That helps a little bit, but... that's possibly going to detect us. That's fine if it does. Yeah, shoot it down. Should get another one of these in. There's a lot of them crowding around us. We could possibly get the army losses if I kill that. Just hold on a little bit longer, Sarkhan. I really want to get at Alariel. Let's just at least get this Reaper of Souls done before we pop this down. We'll also, actually, we'll get this Sword of Cain in. Come on. Just a little bit more. Come on. Come on, Sarkhan, just a little bit more. I think we've almost got this. Gotta get you a little bit more, and then we're not gonna get another one of those in, so just fucking kill everything that we can here, and just hope we get the army losses. I did it. And there we go. Alright, well, there's no sense in keeping the battle going. We're not going to recover any health here. There we go. So yeah, you just got to know the right timing, I suppose, to using those abilities. But as I said before, just getting Sword of Cain on its own, without having leveled him up at all, getting any good equipment, doesn't immediately make him a one-man doom stack. Although we did take out most of that army. And then, of course, hiding the units for the right time. Because if we didn't take those eagles out of the fight, they were actually doing a fair bit of damage to Sarkhan. If we didn't take them out of that fight, we probably wouldn't have won. Because they did a really good job against those eagles. They really took them out quite easily. And Alariel just didn't even come in fight. That one's dead. And Malice Darkblade ends that battle in about the same shape as he went into it. Your money is... I think you should take the replenishment.
We do not follow orders.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And you got 2 levels up from that, so you've also got Spite, which that's a useful... can be a useful mount. Not always. But what you want to do here, if you want to keep Malice Darkblade in the fight for longer, especially in Sarkhan, you want to be getting hard to hit. The longer he can last in melee, the better. And a potion of healing wouldn't be too bad for you, but you could... Yeah, actually, no, you can't fuse any of this stuff right now. So you got to get some more items. But there you go, that's sorted. So you can come over here and fight Alariel if you want, and that way at the end of that battle you can transform into Sarkhan again, hopefully this time, and recover all your health and then just continue whatever hell you're doing. Which, I haven't watched that guide, to be honest. So, I'm not really understanding what's going on. You just fragmented or something? Why do you have so little money? So, you've got this army here, and... oh, you've got like one of those War Master armies. Alright, you're actually gaining a fair bit of territory on North One. Would you take out Nakari? I guess it was just a case of... how is Malice only rank 5? Again, I haven't watched the guide, so I don't know how this happened. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you. It's an interesting scenario. And thanks for sending it in. See you next time, guys. Bye.